Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in, Jesse Winker will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff. Dartman diving all over the strike zone.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Settling in now, Joey Votto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
At third, Arenado. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. Just about giving up for dead. It's 12-0. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Robert Stevenson.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Freeland. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Senzel has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Senzel facing back. And the track to the wall. Booyah! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box, Trevor Story. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, David Dahl. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Calling for it, Senzel. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Oh, big dog's gotta eat. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Matt Bowman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 15-0. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Aristides Aquino. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Called strike 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So with 1 gone in the 8th, we get a look at our line score, and I promise not to jinx anything, so I'll just invite our viewers to check out the hit column for the visiting team, as that promises to be the story for the 8th and 9th innings. In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Four outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th.
The batter,
4 outs
3.
remain, but the
Second
finish
baseman.
line is starting to come into focus now.
Galvis.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Ryan McMahon. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Senzel has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Raimel Tapia. As he rips it on the ground to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Booyah. A solo shot down the line in right as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Winker. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 16-0. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl moves over. 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jose Peraza will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
9, Jose Peraza.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Murphy has it, and this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up. 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.